What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Washington Wake Pokemon Draft League team, and it is playoff time in MDL. It's a 16-team playoff because we did 2 divisions of 16. It's a combined playoff, and we are matched up against Bigfoot and the South Carolina Slitherwings. Let's have a look at the teams here. I'm on the left, he is on the right. Scariest thing at first glance is that Iron Boulder. That thing can outspeed pretty much my entire team other than Regieleki. And if it gets a Swords Dance off, potentially sweep us. We have some ways to hopefully stop that. He has a little bit of a sand core there, I guess, with his Hippowdon as well as his Sand Slash. Not a lot of other mons that really benefit a ton from the sand that I can see at first glance. He does have a number of things that are neutral to sand damage he can bring out. Haxorus is something that could potentially cause issues for us if it's scale shots and swords dances. He has a good amount of bulk there, especially with Porygon 2, who can just stay alive forever and take tons of hits. Have to include Forretress in that as well as Hippowdon. So we need to be able to have ways to break down this team, which is bulky and can recover, as well as stop his fastest offensive threats. So first, we are going to bring our Slowking. We're bringing Slowking with a Shuka Berry this week. We have a max physical defense on it as well. Reason for that is because of, well, most of his threats offensively anyways are physical, but this will be able to take a +2 Earthquake from the Iron Boulder. So if we see Iron Boulder, we can switch this thing in. If he goes for a foul play, we can still eat a hit from it with our Shuka, and we can, I believe, kill it if it's at +2 with a foul play, and if it's not boosted, it'll still do a shitload because it's weak to foul play. Toxic is there to help break down his bulky members of his team like Porygon. Psychic Noise is to help to keep them from healing up, as well as just doing some chip damage, and Chilly Reception, of course, is for momentum. We're bringing Gyarados again, surprise or no surprise, with our Choice Scarf. Similar set that we usually run, U-Turn, Close Combat Brave Bird. We're running Thunderous Kick instead of Knockoff this week. He just has a number of walls that I kind of want to be able to break down, specifically like the Hippowdon as well as the Porygon, but having that Thunderous Kick as an option, as well as an option for a stab fighting move that doesn't lower our defenses like Close Combat, may help us to be able to break down some of these walls a little bit better. Next, we are bringing our Mamoswine. Mamoswine with Loaded Dice and Trailblaze this week. Kind of the basic set for Mamo here. We have Rock Blast this week because of his Rotom Heat. Rotom Heat is one of the few mons that resists or is immune to Mamoswine's Ice and Ground stab combo. Rock Blast will take care of that issue for us, depending on his investment. If he's a defensive variant, we're not going to be able to OHKO it with this. We will be able to 2KO it though, so potentially catching it on a switch in and then finishing it off afterwards, or if he's a more offensive variant, we do have a chance to be able to KO it. Next up, we are bringing our Bisharp with Terra Ghost. Want this for a couple of reasons, I guess. I'm planning to bring some hazards. We'll get to those. So this may allow us to be able to spin block if we need to. It will also allow us to get rid of our main 4x weakness as an immunity. So this is a great Terra type to have here. This is going to be a great spin blocker for us potentially because we have got Defiant. He does have a Defogger with his Hisuian Owl there, Decidui, sorry. And then he also has a Spinner with his Sand Slash, so this will allow us to stop either of those. Yeah, Sucker Punch will hopefully stop a Iron Boulder. And yeah, these moves will just do damage to the rest of his team. Facade is there just for kind of coverage in case we get burnt by the Rotom to be able to still hit and be usable. We're bringing our Baby Bear next, Ursaring, another kind of basic set for us here. Flame Orb, Trailblaze, Facade, Close Combat. We're actually doing Terra Fighting on it this week, and the reason for that is because with the Terra Fighting boost and with Close Combat and with Burn, we actually have a shot to OHKO a max physical defense Porygon 2 here. So if Porygon becomes a problem for us, Baby Bear is our solution. We just want this thing to break down a couple of walls for us. Next and last, we have Golden Boy, our Forretress with Rocky Helmet. We want this to switch in with his low kicks, potentially, as well as really a number of things on his team. Most of his physical attackers are shut down by Forretress here. We want to be able to get rocks out, get toxic spikes out, just do some chip damage with body press whenever we can, and spin in case he brings his own hazards. I forgot to mention he does not have a grounded poison on his team, so if we can get those toxic spikes out, he is going to have to remove them with either defog or rapid spin. That's the game plan, that's who we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. What's up, guys? We're getting into the fight here. Bigfoot just let me know he is Terra Fire on his Sand Slash. Looks like he didn't bring his other spinner, so Sand Slash is his only spinner. And with Terra Fire, it's going to be an issue for my Forretress. It's a good call for him there. I was planning to lead with my Forretress, but I'm definitely second guessing that now. I think I can just go ahead and do my Zapdos lead here. The only thing that he has faster than Scarf Zapdos is going to be his Iron Boulder there. Though a Sand, I guess Sand Slash potentially is. Kind of was looking at that as a spinner hazard setter, but I guess he could be using that pretty offensively. Might be an overlooked issue for me here. Let's see. Okay, he brings out slow kicks. Let's see, he didn't bring his Porygon 2. I think we just go for... Yeah, I think we could just go for a U-turn here. Could go for the Brave Bird. I think U-turn probably is a safer bet, and we can go into Forretress if he stays in. Okay, let's go into maybe his Hippo here. Okay, he goes into this Rotom. We could just come in with our Slow King and Toxic something. Yeah, I think we want to do Slow King here. Either get out of Toxic or just hit the Chilly Reception. He could come in with his Empoleon though, so I think I'm just going to go for a Chilly on this one. Expecting maybe he goes Empoleon. Just kind of feel out what he wants to do here. Shadow Ball. Okay. Goes about 30% to us, which is in line with just kind of a no investment on his part there. We could come in with Pig Dog and potentially kill it with a Rock Blast. I think we need a little bit more chip first though. I think we have to come in with Big Bear actually. Maybe I should have stayed in and done like a Psychic Noise there. And the question is, do I just go for like a Facade here, or should I try and set up with a Trailblaze first? I think we just go for the Facade here. And I think we just go Facade just in case he does like a Volt Switch into something else. We have a lot of speed investment, so we might be faster than his Empoleon. We're just going to go for Facade. Oh, we're faster than Rotom. Oh, and it survives. Okay, so it was max physical defense there. Okay, good to know. So, can a Trailblaze kill him at this range? I think that it can. So I'm just going to go for the Trailblaze. Okay, down goes Rotom. Getting unnecessary crit, get our speed up. I think he probably comes in with low kicks here. Let's see what he does. He does bring in low kicks. He definitely kills us, even if it's not like a choice band. So I think maybe we go Forretress here. Got a Rocky Helmet, we can get a little bit of chip out on him here. He could do like a U-turn, which would be a good move on his part. But I think that's okay if he does. Love to get some hazards out here. Knock off, okay. So I don't think he's a choice band based on that. Let's just get some toxic spikes out. He didn't bring a poison, did he? Does not have a poison. Might be boots on that thing. Okay, he probably gets out rocks here, I would guess. I'm gonna go hard into Baby Bear. I might just go ahead and do a withdraws, okay. Who's he gonna bring in? Probably his Sand Slash, okay. It would be nice to have this thing still, but I think we just stay in and apply some pressure here. So just go for Earthquake, okay. Some Terra Blast, so that I can't switch in Gyarados. Oops, the Terra Blast, okay. Maybe we just come with Mamo here, because Mamo should be able to eat a hit, and we should be able to kill it with our Earthquake. Didn't check to see if he has a ground immunity, but I kind of want to apply pressure on this thing here. Okay, he switches out. Oh, okay. Do about 25% to him there, maybe a little bit more. I think we can kill this thing with an Icicle Spear. If we do that, he can't switch his weather back. He could just double into his Polion here, but that's kind of okay. We're just going to go for the Icicle Spear. Okay, he does not do the double. We get the bow kill. It's going to be a roll. I need to get the 5. Come on. We get the 5. Perfect. Okay, Hippo goes down. Imagine maybe we see Empoleon here. Well, we should outspeed Empoleon, so maybe not. Brings out the boulder, okay. Is he booster? He's not booster, okay. Yeah, I think we go Forretress here. Combination of body press and a close combat should be able to kill him. Goes for the EQ. Okay. think he's, based on that damage, I think he's a choice band set. I don't think he's going to stay here. We're going to go into Zapdos regardless because I think he's choice band. Okay, he draws. Brings out the Sand Slash again. I think we can 2KO this with a Thunderous Kick. Just trying to think if there's something better for us to do. I don't think there is. I think we have to stay in and go for a Thunderous here. Which we do. About half. Okay, that's great. So he's pretty offensive. Ooh, hits us with sort of our Scarf. Unfortunate. We just do another Thunderous here. Or do I go U-turn? No, I'm going to go for another Thunderous. Okay, Sand Slash goes down. I think we see the boulder here again. We see low kicks, okay. We should be able to survive a hit from low kicks. And I think that a close combat kills him at this range. So I think we're just going to stay in and go for the close combat here. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think we can do that. Or do we go U-turn? No, let's go U-turn and go into... Ooh, Scarf. Okay, good to know. Okay, so since he is Scarf, we can come in. He doesn't outspeed me if he's not Scarf, right? So I could come in with Sling Blade and just set up with a free Swords Dance here because I'm Terra Ghost. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, he dies. Okay. Shit. I was thinking that already happened. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, so who does he bring in? We know he's got Choice Band on his... okay, he brings in his... What is his... okay. So what can we do to that? I think the move here is to just go into our Golden Boy here to kind of sack it and just find out what his move is that he's going to be locked into. Psycho. So we can just go for a body press here. This is going to hurt him when it comes in as well. Because I gotta imagine, oh, he's just going to stay in, saving his portfolio. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about like a weakness policy agility set here. I guess we do have Sling Blade still, if that's the case, to sucker punch it against my own best judgment. Here's Flash Cannon. Great. Zapdos, unless he's Chople, I think can kill him here with the close combat. But maybe he's really, really defensive. Either way, we want to get this chip here. If it turns out to only be a chip. Is it enough? It is. Excellent. So, Empoleon goes down. I think that was the last Mon. It was. So good games to Bigfoot, and we will see you guys next week in the quarterfinals.